Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justmoparjoe. I wanted to go over a quick nitrous install that I put on my 68 Barracuda. And for a little bit of background, this is just a bracket car. It's a 408 stroker, Indy racing head service, cast iron heads, Isky solid flat tappet cam. So not a lot to it. Let me show you the kit. Okay, so that's my AED 750 carburetor, and this is the Zex kit. So you'll see solenoid here and solenoid in the back. And basically, all I did was run me a 1/2 inch fuel line up to a T. I just run one to here and one to here. I got my fuel pressure set. Fuel pressure is always important for nitrous. I do have an AFR meter in this car, so I could check my AFR levels. And I only ever ran this, tried it first with a 100 shot and then tried it with the 150. So I think this kit goes up to 300. I'll show you the full install and instructions and stuff in this video. But I recently went to an event called the No Name Nationals in Sikeston, Missouri. And that's the YouTuber event, drag racing, burnout contest. 2 days full of fun. So I did end up winning the bracket race in that, basically in the event, but I never used the nitrous for that. The nitrous came on my second day of kind of grudge races and stuff. So I'll show you what the nitrous does and how much time it picked up for my car. The biggest thing I think affects that is your converter slippage. My converter is pretty loose. I think it's a 48, almost 5,000 stall, and I needed probably a little tighter converter to run the nitrous more efficiently. So I'll show you first some test passes I made before No Name Nationals and those time slips. Then I'll show you my passes at No Name Nationals and how much time it picked up over that day of grudge racing. I appreciate y'all watching, and y'all check out my nitrous. All right, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justmoparjoe. This is the beginning of August, so you'll be watching this after October 1st when the No Name Nationals happen. Hopefully, I won some races there, and I wanted to really be prepared. So today's video, I guess it's kind of a retroactive deal if you're watching this, because I filmed it 3 months ago, 2 months ago, I don't know. Check this out. This is my little friend that's going to help push my baby Barracuda small block past a bunch of big blocks, hopefully. If not, I'll cut this section out. But today I'm going to install it, or at least most of it. Let me show you what's in the kit. So my buddy Michael Yielding works at Gwatney Performance in Jacksonville, and they fill nitrous bottles there. So he has my bottle. It's going to be dropping it off this afternoon. I'll film it later, but the only other two items inside the big box were these two. I'll do a quick unboxing for you here in case you're interested in this kit. This is the Blackout kit. And I'll show you, step one is just the nice black line. Looks pretty trick. It's kind of less detectable underneath your car, especially if it's a low car and it's a black car, or the bottom of the car is blacked out and all that. That's sweet. Got a couple bottle brackets, a short and a tall to mount your bottle wherever you want to. I'm going to stick mine in the trunk and hide it pretty well. I do like the swing-in kits like that. I've seen them before that had a big nut on right here, and you had to take a ratchet and a socket to get that off. So kind of the quick disconnect nuts. I'll put this out of the way. This is the crucial, important part of the Zex kit. So here's the part number if you'd like to read it. This is a 100 to 300 shot kit. So it goes every 50 horsepower increments. I'll put that down and bring you over so you can look in this kit with me. Here we go. So 2 lines, one will be fuel, one will be nitrous. They give you plenty of wire, some friendly studs to mount your plate with. Sweet. Bolts to bolt the brackets down in the trunk or wherever you want to. Some switches. Very nice. These are the brackets and fitting to do the fuel for your kit. Nitrous jets. There's not a lot of jets in this kit. I have, this is a nitrous outlet kit that I bought a while back. And I'll want to double check, but their jets may work in place of these jets. I'll just see how it goes. Get to these 2 big old jumbo solenoids. They are, that feels like I'm holding 5 pounds in my hand. And they're clearly labeled fuel. One is labeled nitrous. If you see a solenoid that big, that means business. So here's a comparison. See the difference? This is big around as a coil. That one's big around as a shotgun shell. So I'll set those aside. They give you more wiring, some cool stickers, which I probably won't put stickers on the car because I don't want anybody to know I have nitrous. That's why you're watching this video after the fact. Let me get this plate out and show it to you. So in my mind, this is probably the nicest plate kit out there. You'll see these dividers here. I want to say it's like 16 or 12 at least points around the perimeter of that it all shoots in at once. That's the top side, nitrous on the front, fuel in the rear. And that's just going to be like a super fog of nitrous. So they say like their 100 horsepower kit gives you more than a traditional NOS kit or nitrous outlet kit or anything like that. They give you a couple gaskets. It's a pretty simple kit. And if I don't film the entire install, that's okay. I want to kind of show you what I've got going here. I know I'm supposed to get a wide open throttle switch for my AED carburetor. Here we go. Probably this other side. Let's look. Yeah. So see those holes there? Usually it can bolt to that, and then the little wing that hangs off will hit here whenever you go to open your second or open your rear barrels. I'll show you. So see how that's moving upward? That would engage your switch right there, that wide open throttle. This is a big deal for me. I got to get some measurements today too for LB Bruin 79. If you haven't checked him out already, go ahead. He's making me a 2-inch spacer plate. So I need to be sure that the 2-inch spacer plate, which is actually probably closer to 2 1/4, will work with this. This plate looks almost like it's a 1/2 inch thick. So keep that in mind if you're going to buy that kit and put it on your Pontiac, old Pontiac Firebird or something with a really low hood. Obviously, whenever I race this, I take the breather off.